Do they, anybody? No. What is this? Nothing. Okay. So we'll keep going this way. The cultists were killed with... Okay. Oh, there's this room. Have we been in here? Okay, nothing here. Oh! Did you find what we needed? It's a mummy. Mummy rests on the enveloped in wire. What?
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. Is it normal that there's just somebody as a mummy? Okay. Also, a tech priest's body rests on the metal table, surrounded by sparking spirals and copper coil. A patina of holy unguents covers his withered flesh. His augmetics have been polished with great care. Intricate electus covered the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso. The strands of wire envelop his head. I guess we'll just inspect. This body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. The ancient servant of the Messiah must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds or thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. The sacred state of trance is a great reward only earned by the wisest and most pious of the servants of the machine god. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see a small amulet crafted from burned cogitator circuit boards. There's no dust on these small offerings. They were clearly left recently. Can you hear me? The light in the crypt becomes a little brighter and sharper, air mixed with the smell of ozone. The vox under the ceiling comes alive and lets forth a solemn binary aria that turns into a crackling, sleepy voice. In this dark hour, I am ready to bring you good tidings, tech comrades. Now respond with the words of the second galvanic hymn. The second galvanic hymn is a revered and miraculous prayer of the Adeptus Mechanic. You certainly know it very well. Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric and the Omnissiah, who lights the spark of reason within us. Let us carry his charge to those who have been turned their minds towards his light. Let it be so indeed. Who or what are you? Praetor Electroid Dar Impulse II, by the will of the Omnissiah, the prior of his monastery and the guardian of miraculous fusion reactor now and ever, with world without end. Here in this cell of mine, I have conquered death, and my mind has soared towards the Omnissiah in a blessed data dream. My body is decaying, but my spirit will remain by my master's side, for I am the sacred sentinel, the code, the guardian of the sacred relic, and the eye that watches over the rite of operation. The monastery is on... Alright, what is data dreaming like? I am one with the motive force, and it opens my mind to the sacred impulses of knowledge. My reason has become fast as the flying electron and the ray of light, and time is no more for me, for I am eternal. In my binary reverie, I comprehend the wisdom of the machine god and share it with humble priests who come to my cell thirsting for knowledge. The monastery is under attack by heretics. Can you help? In my data dream, I saw their unholy requests and rejected them angrily. For it said in the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation cycle. They have seditious design on the relic, but should I give you, who do not belong to our faith and fellowship, my blessing to stand up to blasphemers? So that's an 80, and this is a 58. So I may not be a member of your brotherhood, but you and I are of the same faith, or would you prefer to wait until they get their dirty hands inside your sacred reactor? No, let's try this. Succeeded. Statement is true. The 1st article of security says, fear above all evils, the defilement of knowledge. And its command outweighs the prohibition contained in the 6th article of security, let knowledge be locked away from the ignorant. So fear above all evils and defilement of knowledge. Okay. So be it. In order that the unbelievers be brought low, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of motive forces. Force. Dry, cracking sounds come from inside the crypt's walls as an awakened cogitator processes the ancient priest's command. Okay. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. So gives 3 deflection. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Thank you very much. That was kind of you. Have a good, dream nap ish. have we been here? Yeah, this is where we started, right? Okay. So, no wire junctions to connect two lines. So is there... Oh, I'll take that, yes. And was there was goods here. So what's here? Wait, isn't this where we started? Okay. Oh, we're protected from shock damage. So wait, what was... That was this room. Is there anything else we've missed? The only thing I can think of is like, there's something there. Oh no, this is this. But there was nothing else here, right? So... defense has been breached. Immediate intervention is required. According to the acquired data, a sacred reactor is hidden in the depths of the temple complex. How do I get there, though? I guess let's try here real quick. Because wasn't that other dude here at the start? I don't want to leave, obviously, because I don't think leaving is the... I mean, maybe it is. The heretics were killed swiftly. Right, so this is where we just were. So if we come back here... This is this room. I guess you were probably supposed to come here before, right? Yeah, I think I... Not technically, but I think I was supposed to get the shock damage protection before we entered into here. Okay. So maybe there's just something here I missed. Despite the suffering, he's alive and unconscious. Okay. So nothing there. Anything here? No. And anything... Nope, nope. Okay. And then there's this. And then I just quickly want to... Okay, so this was the other... Unless there's something like there? Oh, there's this... Oh, is it this? Aha! What is this?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a check.
Logic. Multitude of symbols are carved into the generator, their foundation of beliefs. Okay. Okay, that's all we get here. Anything else? Like, I feel like it should lead somewhere. But it doesn't, right? Like, I'm not missing anything. Okay, no. All right, so back over. I guess I missed that. Thank you. Hey, I just want to loot the body. Never mind. We'll loot it later. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Is there anything... It would appear damage the motive force to turn them into a trap for intruders. But how do I undo that? Okay. Is there anything here? No. And I already got the loot there. Okay, we'll wait for this. Oh wait, did we come over here yet? I think that this is where we started. Wait. Ooh. Did we not open this door? Whoops.
Answer. Oh, one question again. The last electro priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor. And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Okay. Well. This is something. That was quite the intro. That was quite... I'm not upset by this intro at all. At all. I'm actually quite impressed with it. The tall man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his doublet is stitched with a gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A four-sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitter on his chest. Hey, Seneschal? Isn't this the chap we were supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? I dare say... oh my gosh, the swagger. I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts. The man looks over at Abelard and then at you again. Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Honric von Gallic of the Imperial Inquisition's Holy Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I am perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this. I came to collect you. I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I'm to provide you safe passage to football. Actually, what'd you do to him? I convinced him to cooperate. He bows his head and cracks his neck and grimaces. I can influence living bodies. I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins. This is fun. He's fun. He is fun so far. I came to collect you. He ruminates silently on what you have told him. Then he makes a of satisfaction, says, then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task. Requisitioning? Abelard is left speechless for a moment. Young man, your choice of expression is utterly unfit for talking to a rogue trader. He casts an apprehensive glance at Abelard. I don't imagine you'll be any happier with placing in inquisitorial custody. I came to Ricad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that the malcontents from among the rabble were instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn and the special effort made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power sources control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much touted final dawn. Blasphemous insanity! The tech priest's visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of activating systems is heard from under his robes. This wretched planet's troubles are none of my concern. Precisely what were you doing? I arrived here with an escort squad only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is veritably swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now. All right, I'll help you. Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for perils of this place. He glances at the limp body clad in the colors of the governor's wardens and sighs briefly. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that the rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all the electro priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall near a machine known as the circular cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which electro priests treat with piety. Okay. Yeah, this actually I'm good with that. All right. I got 5. I get to rank him up 5 times. Really? Okay. Let's see. So I'm kind of curious now after reading that about. So what are you? A fighter. Okay. Fighter is great. You are Imperialis. I just want to see. Okay. Tech use. Base character features. So you're also a psyker. How many is everybody a psyker now? All right. We got a first turn at every combat. Distortion, psyker attack, including the attacking psychic now. Also poison enemies. Yes, I would like that. Let's do I'm going to do this for now. I'm kind of curious what'll happen if we do this. Then, actually, let's give him Endure for sure. I do think that. And then allows to resist negative effects. I think that that'll be useful. Let's do... Did we do weapon skill before? And shrug off an injury, resist toxins, or weapon skill. He's a 40 there. He's a 35. Let's give him 1 toughness. Then let's give him an athletics. This... Who has the best warp lore? Pascal. Okay. I'm gonna give him carouse. So we have these talents, and then... Okay. So let's go with... We got Enrage. Whenever a fighter is attacked, they gain 1 stack of Epicenter Slaughter until the end of combat. Fighter gains 1 for each stack. These temporary cannot exceed the... Interesting. So then we've got Contempt, Thick Skin... +1 damage to... Oh. Yeah, let's try that. And now this. So, I think... Each kill until combat, the fighter may use MP. Right, that's what we gave. So, 1 round, the fighter becomes the priority target for every enemy hit. At the end of combat, fighter gains plus... Okay. Melee attacks deal additional... Ooh. Grants plus movement points until the end of the turn. This fighter... You know what? I'm going to give him the same one as this. I want to see how that works. Okay. He has been upgraded. So. You came with... Wait, do you know the art of healing? You do. Right? You can heal us. Because goodness knows I cannot. Do we really only have 1 healing kit? Really? How? How? Can you heal? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else? Like here? No. What is this? Logic. It refuses to obey you? What? If Pascal, like, failed the test, how's anybody else gonna not pass it? Wow. Okay. So, he said... Is he implying, like, right here? So, shared the... Okay. Entrance is located near the circular cogitator that can be opened. The circular one. Is it this, I wonder? This might be it. Oh. Y'all. Oh. This is the Electro Priest hiding place must be nearby. Okay, that's awkward. It was here. Right, we need this. I'm just gonna... Alright, so I was right. This is something. I just kind of came out of order. Which is fine. Alright, they accept the hymn. And now we shall go through the door. You're gonna save. Just a quick save.
Victory awaits.
Dar Impulse 6. A shortish, muscular man wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheek and brow point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger. Right now, he's showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, show through his oddly bluish tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice not unlike a bird's cawing. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. I rogue trader monastery to be under my protection. Do we try? All right, you know what? Let's try it. I don't know any... Like, we're going. We're going to make the Emperor Protect sign. Oh, is that the bad thing? Did I do the wrong thing? Right thing? The man responds curtly as if giving military command. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The hallowed electrodynamic cenobium admits you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force, and the praetor electroid of the sacred monastery. Okay. We got bows. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of binary signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a dignified gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "Think the rank of praetor electroid is a sign of high standing within the elector priest fraternity. The audience we have been granted is a great honor." I have a few questions about the place and the people. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. He nods majestically. Who are you? The hardworking servants and dwellers of the Cenobium Electro Priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Corpuscari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium has been built. Will you tell me more about the relic? It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence and fear of the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago and delivered to Ricad Minoris by the holy warrior of faith, Lock Impulse 1. During one of his campaigns, its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of the Cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protect them from its formidable might. Pascal keeps a solemn silence, but the quick clicking of his mechadendrite's claws betray his trepidation at being so close to a sacred architect. I think that's where we're gonna leave that. And then what happened here? When the heretics descended in droves upon the Cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's spark of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Hold on. To retreat chambers. Upon taking our refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode would fall to us and none else. The leader of the heretics fought his way into the ark wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. He is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with his unholy litanies, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Ricad Minoris may perish in a fount of fire. My brethren in their magnetic meditation are hampering his efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands of the blasphemous enter. This holy place will be protected against the sacrilegious practices, I swear. In the monastery, I was attacked by people who looked like electro priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way. We were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers, but I see that you're alive, and I mourn the senseless death of my brethren. And the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. You made the right decision when you chose to avoid combat. A true person of faith. No, scoff. I was under the misconception that anything resembling a fighting spirit. No, you made the right decision. Oh, my enforcers and the governor's guard can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Laymen are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only select are allowed to behold the ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of a special status granted to you by the emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed, the presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the praetor electroid's blessing will be regarded as sacrilegious violation. Honork opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind. Sure, better to die protecting their lumens and coils than to accept help from us unworthies, and we're left to, from the unworthies. We're left to deal with the mess as usual. A true person would never have hidden and let the enemy know. You know what? We're just gonna say nothing at that point. Like at this point, I don't think Tess has an opinion. The praetor electroid too falls sorrowfully silent. Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross this monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of the Electro Priest, but your intentions are good. If you were not seeking the Omnissiah's wisdom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here, and that you might receive it. So I'd like to get to the holy reactor. Just like that. Okay. The ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes. But considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant you that right. Go to the Ark and experience the motive force, pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for the intrusion. May the Omnissiah's charge persist in the batteries of faithful. Okay. let's go. We're gonna go down the creepy stairs. While they keep doing whatever it is. I would loot, but that feels wrong given where we are. And we're going to the bowels of the monastery, it is? Okay.